3. There are 3 Baldur's Gate 3 playlists on my second YouTube channel, Mukluk Plays. And the first one was good. I was just playing normally, blind playthrough. The second one was Dark Urge. And the third one was Golden Dice, where we were trying to get through the whole thing without a wipe. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Alright, can we handle this? I think so. And auto, see what happens. Retry, we lost a unit. Okay. So, this is a scout unit, we want to be careful with that. Let's do that. I would suggest Famous this time. You love Famous. I mean, Famous is always good, to be honest. Alright, that killed a couple of those, so that stack's a little bit weaker. Can these fly? They float. Oh, rip.
Huh? Huh? Uh-huh.
Oh, these have ranged attacks. I thought they were melee. Nice. Yo, really liking these units for early game. Oh my goodness. Ring of Escape. Equip that. Alright, this one. What is that? What is that? Oh, there's an enemy there. Shoot, okay. Okay, do we go for the Rainbow Clover first? It gives food, so sure. Rainbow Clover acquired. And let's get another Surveyor queued up and enter. I thought the Shamans that Barbarians got were good, but these supports blow them out of the water. They are pretty solid for sure. I do like the supports for Primalists too, where they charge up and then can summon their animal deity. But in terms of support, this is really nice. Umbral Juggernaut mount. Oh my god, that would be such a pain right now. Okay, Alright, can auto that one. Camouflaged Seer. Okay. Alright, let's give passive XP to our troops, and then we'll actually start getting abilities on this character.
Huh? Huh?
You certainly don't find as much stuff to prospect with this faction as you do with some of the others. Dog is sad that hubby left. It's making me sad. Sorry, Blow. Hey, quick question to someone who understands Guild Wars 2 more deeply. Ever since they announced no more elite specs, I thought we will get ability to have multiple elites or mix match them eventually. VOE broken that hope by adding another elite. Do you think a next release will look forward to another elite or another weapon mastery or something more special? Thanks. What's up, Playsky? I believe their main goal is to have something in each expansion that changes how, that can mix up how we play the game. So, for example, in Janthair, they didn't add elites, but they added the spear. In Soto, they didn't add elites, but they added expanded weapon proficiencies and weapon master training. Both of those things changed how we play the game in every single game mode. In every single game mode, there was a ripple effect from those things getting added. In Visions of Eternity, it was new elite specs, right? So the next expansion could have more elite specs. Honestly, I don't think they should, because what are we at now? 4 elite specs plus core times 9. So there's 9 base classes, 4 plus core, so let's just say 5. And there's like 5 minimum ways of playing the game for each class. There's like 40 different specializations if you count core. That's insane. No, 45. Miscounted. 45. So I would say, in terms of balancing, they should probably not keep pumping out more elite specs just for the sake of it, and work on making other ways. Like weapon master training was really clever, stuff like that. A new location has been revealed in the mist. Okay. Then, as far as your thing about, do I think they will do dual specking in Guild Wars 2? I don't think so. Like, elites are really strong. The idea of combining, like, Druid with Untamed is nuts. I don't think we're ever going to get that. The Wicked We Smite. From the forest east of Foundatorium, a croaking chorus swells, enchanting yet terrifying, until Defal Dea reveals himself to you. Hear our rendition, he chants, his vocal sac pulsating with fervor. We crusading croakers have sailed to the shores of Emnora in search of Archon grace, yet we found denizens as foul as the deep terrors of the astral sea. It is the revenants that I speak of, their vile presence imperiling this celestial sanctuary. It is our calling to plunge the revenants into the astral void, Defal Dea concludes. Interfere, schmuck, and you too will be smote. Wanna be fwans? The Revenant Curse. As the chorus of the crusading croakers subsides, Meopthera raises her voice, speaking to you. The fate of the revenants is a twisted one, she says, her words spoken with unusual fragility. Once Archons in life, their souls were denied passage to the Allfather, until the most potent necromancy returned them to unlife, forever stained with the mark of Urath. Meopthera hesitates, then concludes. Then continues. If there are revenants on Emnora, things do not bode well. The Archons will without doubt favor the ones who can put the revenants to rest. Meopthera concludes. For they fear what must not be. You gain a grievance against Frederick the twice cursed and revenant threat to Emnora. Okay. Alright. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna clear it on the next turn. Set production. That. So you don't get to, what was this? It wasn't called prospecting. You don't get to do the thing that's like prospecting with these scouts nearly as much as the other. As with industry, I mean. Oh my god, no, retry. Let's see. Flay says, my thought was closer to take one miner to another tree, for example, but yes, now there are 9 different specs per class, which is bonkers. That's why I was surprised by new elites of VOE at the elites or basic edition. Agreed, yeah. Yeah, I don't know that we would... Now, I will say, for those of you that did not play Guild Wars 2 10 years ago, they have completely overhauled the build system once before. I don't know how many old schoolers are here. This is what it looked like originally. They did completely change the build system once. It's possible they could do that again. Like, there's nothing saying they can't do that. It's their game, right? They could completely redo it again. Do I think they're going to? I mean, there's nothing that's really saying that they will. So I have no reason to currently believe that they're going to drastically change it again. But could they? Yeah, sure, they could. All right, Oracle. What do you do? She's got a blast. Friendly units in a 1 hex radius get a buff. Friendly units in a 1 hex radius get a heal and gain precognition. Okay. Who is tankier, the Earthbreaker or her? It looks like the Earthbreaker. Alright, end turn. Why do you have trains on a mythological world? They're not trains, it's mine carts. We're near a mine.
Aye.
Wait. Oh. Okay, that unit just mind controlled that unit. Okay, got lucky, got a crit there, took care of that problem immediately. However, the heal beam was disabled. So that is gone for now.
Ah, nah.
Ah, yeah. Huh? Alright. True strike, so all these units hit harder this turn.
You what?
Wait, what is this? Incarnate Shot. Fires upon a 1 hex radius. 90% chance of weakened per affinity incarnate this has. Oh, there's friendly fire, but still... Look, dude, that's pretty decent range. What the heck? That... What is her attack range right now? Attack range is 4. This is 6. Incarnate Shot is 6 range. So I can shoot this behind them. Wow. Even without any affinity buildup, that's pretty good. Okay, so start of turn. he got status vulnerability and hit, and it was cured at the start of the turn.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Dude, this is so good. This faction's early game is so good. Alright, so let's see. Let's make sure she's in range of that. Okay, we got that. Battle won by Schmuck. Alright, then we want to clear that down there. So it looks like our landmass extends to the northeast. So I want to get rid of all these threats behind me and then go from there.
Alright.
Okay, this one I'm just gonna put on Auto Explore, so because the AI for Auto Explore is pretty decent at picking up stuff. I want to make sure we get everything. All right, hold on. What spell was that? Oh, that was Saves of Mending. Yeah, we want Saves of Mending. Get that. Okay, it's done with this. Let's get Storehouse. Could use all my money for another Surveyor. Sure. Your ruler leveled up. Okay, so... Let's see, with a 2-turn cooldown, I could give a friendly non-hero unit its action points again. Or, with a 2-turn cooldown, I could give... multiple units their action points again. However, it would use up this unit's whole turn. I think I take the freebie one. Because then she could still attack. So I'm going to do that. And then we also get something here. Let's do Initiative Nature. I'm fond of that one. And we want to work toward one of these. Let's see, this is... Strengthen and heal someone. Heal someone. Wait, is this just worse? Has a longer range. Heal someone greatly. Wait, what? Why would you want Saint's Fervor? This heals for 5 hit points per stack of Fervor. This one heals for 10 per stack of Fervor and has longer range. It does use 1 pip, though. I'm going to go for Cleric's Fervor. That just seems so much better. Alright. Have you noticed that when you move your units as a whole on the world map, their total movement seems less compared to moving them individually? When you move them as a whole group, it will only move as far as the slowest unit. So see, like, all of these are completely out of movement, but this one has a little bit left over. Is that what you mean, or something else? Damnation. Bearing a scent of fragrant oil, yet also decay, a wrinkled man in Archon armor descends the stairs of his necropolis. I am Frederick the Twice-Cursed, leader of the ones so unfairly proscribed as devout revenants. He introduces himself, showing an embittered grin. My people became doomed twice, once when the lizard folk denied us departure in the first age of Athla, and again near the end of its second age when the mark of Urath was placed on our necropolises. We rose as tainted puppets, yet when the seals on Athla broke, our souls became rekindled with faith. We are no agents of Urath, Frederick the Twice-Cursed shouts defiantly. We are Archons. Continue listening. We came to Emnora in search of redemption, Frederick the Twice-Cursed continues, yet we found the passage to the higher rings blocked, our prayers answered by stoic silence. Do they not see? Our coming is a gift, a willing host offering itself to find a cure for what cannot be cured. Frederick the Twice-Cursed sounds desperate, though he soon regains his composure. Our pleas remained unanswered for too long. Now we have sinned, capturing an Astra to negotiate a talk. We merely ask to be heard, but the Astra will not speak. You are a god ear, schmuck. Frederick the Twice-Cursed appeals to you. Talk to the Astra at the Morbid Temple. Speak of our intentions. Convince her we are not corrupted. Okay. Fwans. Alright. Let's see. Attack. XP, we need it. Alright, got that. Alright. Surveyor. Surveyor. And put him on auto. Staves of Mending. development skill. Nope, not that yet. Which one of your early game units have the ability to use mounts? I don't know. Does it say it on there? This unit will become cavalry if it has a mount trait. Okay. Not the Earthbreaker, not the Cultivator. Wait. Oh, the Cultivator can. I'm surprised because she has a staff. So the Cultivator can, the Earthbreaker cannot, the Surveyor can. Okay. At this point, I think I've cleared all the threats that were right around me. So now we can head on northward. Don't see any other special things yet. Go around that. Storehouse done. Grab that. And vendor, we're low on gold. Okay, so I'm supposed to go up to the Morbid Temple and or to that thing over there. Let's... Wait, is this an enemy? Army? No, that's my scout. I'm so stupid. Alright, let's go over here. Where's what's-her-face? You come over here. Alright. Alright, that's trespassing, so we're not going to do that. Just trying to scout out the border of this place. Crow Companion research complete. What is Incarnate Mark? Oh, got it. Wayfinder enchantment. Okay. NPC Army of Marauder Guard. He's going to go toward that. At this point, I think I've mapped out as much as I can up there in that little corner. Shrine. New Empire skill. Destroying an infestation or conquering a free city. Nope, we don't have free cities on this map. Basic Seafaring. Unlocks the ability for you. Yes, we will need that at some point. I guess I can go ahead and get that now. War Slaves. Okay. It's nice in the early game with the turns going so quickly. Alright, so I'm gonna move this here and see what auto does. Okay. And try another one. As your troops approach the band of mercenary guards, they raise the white flag. We were hired by a rich merchant to look after the iron deposit, the leader of the gang, an immortal, explains. We expected to protect it from roaming scoundrels, not against a full-fledged assault. Please accept our surrender and let us go. You vastly outnumber these guards. Do you let them leave the iron deposit without a fight? Lose gold and buy the unit. No, it's not that good. Daddy needs XP! I might... Oh, I'm surprised I won that without a loss. It's free XP. It's free real estate.
Huh?
Huh? Okay, shrine is done. We can build something else here. Let's get a forester. I don't think I have one yet. Okay, lots of options here. Great Ziggurat. Your ruler leveled up. And Cleric's Fervor is what I wanted. Spells ready to cast. Enchanted Crow Companion. Level of Renown going up. This is why I like Instructor. Instructors level up their Renown just by having troops in their army level up. It's always really easy to get that done. Message received. Alright, enter. Why is it you can walk over a lava but not over the void? I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, try standing in lava and try standing in open air. See which one you fall through faster. Duh. Alright. A little nervous about this thing. Wondering, should I... Okay, so if I go into this wonder, if I want the Oracle to join, she'll have to... Okay, hold on. Oh, she only has 32 movement. Oh, dang it, you suck. Alright, forget it. We'll go without the Oracle. Do you want to enter this claim structure? Yeah, it's for my quest. Climbing the stairs of the Pathway of Ascension 1, you behold the grandeur of ancient Archon architecture. Inside the chamber at the top, you find a rune-covered arch not unlike the world gates of Magehaven. The arch is still dormant, without trace of any arcane mechanism that might activate it. The dormant portal arch does not offer you passage to the higher rings of Amnora. What do? Engage the figure near the other end of the chamber. She's short. Approaching the figure at the end of the chamber, it steps out of the shadows. Greetings, fellow Gaudier. She says, I am the Queen of Mockery, Frika Dinosis. I have observed the Pathway of Ascension 1. Many have come to step through its portal arch, yet they all left disgruntled. Only for two, a devout Simeon and an elven lady in dismay. The starlit vortex opened, but without allowing much insight to be gained about its celestial magic. I can tell you desire to pass yourself, schmuck, Frika concludes. Allow me to aid you on your journey. Together we will make it through. So... could have her join. Just quite a bit of movement. Or say no and take Imperium. Yeah, she can join. Aftermath. Have you found what you were looking for, Schmuck Tempos? She asked with a knowing smile. The answer could only be yes. You may have noticed it by now. On Amnora, the hopes and fears of the magically gifted may take tangible shape. It is one of the reasons why only the virtuous and worthy may ascend the higher rings. If you are to complete your journey to Amnora, Meopthera concludes, you will have to master your fears. In time, you will understand the full meaning of this. You receive knowledge. Okay, so there was no fight there. Alright, so next we gotta go to the Morbid Temple. But we've used all our movement for the turn. Okay, so this is... Dude, that bow is as big as she is. And she's got like a warg mount. Yeah, it's a warg. Okay. Let's do Lucky Ring for her. Okay. So I could swap her into the army. Let's do this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so... I'll do that. And I'll merge those two in a moment. Oh, there's a unit there. Okay. Alright, Wayfinder enchantment done. 32 speed but flying. Rename her. Oh yeah, we'll do that in a sec. Conjure elemental. Oh, that could be fun. Okay. Enchant Crow Companions on our scouts. And Wayfinder enchantment to buff the scout's speed. Okay. Who wants to be a shorty with a bow? A shorty. Me? Anyone besides Crimson?